Hey there, how are you? I am so excited to talk today about how you can leverage your time, okay? How you can go from doing the same thing over and over again. And let's face it, for us creators and experts, we don't really enjoy doing that. And how you can actually free your time so you can do new things and things that you actually enjoy. Are you ready? Thank you so much for coming. My name is Catherine Storing, and before we get into today's video, make sure that you subscribe and that you hit that bell so next time I send you and record a new video that you can be notified immediately. Got it? Okay, awesome. So let's talk about it today. You know that I am the courses queen. I am the self-proclaimed premium courses queen. And yesterday I was reminded of the value of knowing what to do. It is amazing. So instead of trying to figure out what I needed to do next, I am re-recording some of the lessons of my Teacher Easy program. And I needed to look through things, and it was so easy to look through everything I needed to look through to find what I needed to find and update the lessons that, because of this new technology, because I have grown and I have new levels of expertise, because I have new ways of doing things, I decided, okay, let me just re-record some things. And can I tell you that I was able to go through my own system to re-record those videos, and it made it so much easier. And for a moment I thought, this would have been such a mess if I was doing this by myself, if I didn't have guidance, if I didn't have a process to follow, and knowing that I could get this done relatively quickly. So last week when I was talking to you on the last video, hopefully you watched that, the number one reason why your premium course is not selling, you have to go watch that. It was pretty powerful. I was telling you that as experts, maybe you're a speaker, coach, or an author, you're very busy. You have podcast interviews to do, you have conferences to go to when they're open up again, and you have so much to do. And if you're busy teaching the same thing over and over again, first of all, you're gonna get tired as all get out, because there's nothing more debilitating than doing work that you don't enjoy, doing work that it is utterly boring and that is not satisfying. Can I get an amen? Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about having to do the same thing over and over again? And that's why I love the fact that I can help amazing people like you with a premium program, with a premium course. Why? Because I want your creative juices to be working on a regular. I want your creative juices to feel like, wow, we are in our element, we're doing what we love, and free yourself to go places, to do things that you want to do and travel again when that opens up again. And if you're watching this much later than this year, look up what was happening in 2020 and you'll know what I'm talking about. So you're an expert, you want to make the world a better place, and you have plans, you got great plans to do some great things. But if you are coaching people through the same steps over and over again and having to reinvent the wheel every single time, you're gonna be stuck doing the same thing every single time. And that, like I was saying earlier, is not fun at all. Instead, you can decide, well, let me house into one place under one umbrella. Let me house all my knowledge, all my expertise, and make it available for people. So what I was doing yesterday was pouring through this book right here. Do you recognize this girl right here? I was pouring through this page, it's page 28, at least of this version of what the steps were. And all I did, as you can see, the check marks, and because I'm a lefty, my check marks go this way, the right way, by the way. I was going through the videos and the content that I wanted to add, the things that I wanted to change, the things that are the bonuses that I wanted to add, and I knew exactly where to go because I have my process. I did not have to go and lay everything out and figure it out through Google Drive where my videos were, where was what. I have my process. So I was able, it was so gratifying to go through what I have created before and be able to improve it, not because I had to, but because I can, because I love being creative. And it was so much easier to go through what I have done and remove what I wanted to upgrade and leave what was working, and then add new things because I can, because I love giving, because I love helping my experts, because I'm an expert myself and I want to get the best. I want to get in and I want to get out. So I want you to think about that. And next time you tell yourself that you don't have time to stop and create a premium program, because if you look back, you're gonna see that you have probably been doing the same thing and repeating things left and right. That's something that I don't really enjoy doing. I don't like repeating myself when I can just say, go to this document. I was coaching a couple amazing experts the other day, one-on-one. I don't do that very often. And the same questions came up. And I was so glad to say, oh, let me just look this up and give you this link. It was so cool to say, I'm not gonna explain that. Let's use our time to develop strategy, and here's this resource that I created before. And then I was talking to the other expert that I was coaching, and I'm like, the same question came up, and I said, yep, I already have a resource for that. Don't worry, I'll send that to you. In the meantime, go watch this. It was amazing. It was so powerful to be able to do that. So I want you to think about that. How much time and energy will you save if you took the time to create a premium program, to put in a place, in a repository, if you will, all the things, all your resources, and be able to just go in and grab your link, grab that resource, grab that template, grab that lesson, and say, hey, this is how you do it. And then organize it in such a way that people can go through it, whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning or 12 p.m. in the afternoon. But you don't have to be there. You can be using your time for other things, to be with your kids, to be with your family, to be with your coworkers, traveling, wherever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, you can do that because you have multiplied yourself, because you have taken the time. It's an investment. It's what it is. Because yesterday, as I was going through the content, I was marveling at how it works and how beautiful it was that I listened to my own advice and I organized things the way that I advise in my book for experts like you to organize. And it made sense, and I was able to find things quickly, and I was able to update my program super easily because I follow the system. So imagine you, okay? You're an expert. You have a process, a system, or a formula, and it works. You know that it works because you have used it before. Your clients have used it before, and they have gotten great results, right? Okay. So imagine if people like you, very, very busy, got to go through that program and not have to come to you and ask you questions, and you got paid handsomely for that. Because remember, experts love and value their time. Time is very important. Time is very valuable. So how do you take care of your time? Well, you go get the shortcuts. You go get the way of doing things from someone that's been there and done that and has created a system, almost like a path, a map, if you will, so they can follow it and not make mistakes. Yesterday, as I was going through my own program, I didn't make mistakes. I was able to check. And listen, I love checking. I was like, check. And I checked all the things that I said I was going to do yesterday. And that to me, listen, that to me is everything. Let me know if you love checking things, by the way. I think checking things off is it's amazing. I think it's amazing. It makes me happy. It just brings me joy when I am able to do that. I just love it. I love it so very much. So I want you to think about that. Stop doing the same thing over and over again. Stop repeating yourself and take the time to create your premium program. Don't wait any longer. Now you have the time. Now you have no excuses. You can take the time and again, follow the process. I have created my new training, a masterclass that goes through the actual 10 steps that I talk about right here in the book, the 10-step formula to teach You're easy, how to build wealth by teaching others what comes naturally to you. And I go through my entire formula. It's very in-depth. I'm very proud of it. I took a lot of time and effort to put it together, and I'm gifting it to you. So I want you to go to teachyoureasy.com and request for me to send you the link so you can watch it right away. You don't have to choose a time that works for me. It doesn't work. We're experts. We're busy. I want you to request it, and then you will be able to watch it immediately. You don't have to wait. You can grab your notebook and your pen and take notes and realize that there is a process that you can follow. And if it resonates with you, then you will have an opportunity to participate in the program and my what it's all about and how it helps experts like you, and how it took me from working one-on-one to actually leveraging my time and work with people if I want to, which I did about a month ago. And it just was amazing. It just really changed everything because I did work that really inspired me. I was working with next level experts, and then I was not repeating myself. And when I needed to, I was like, I have a resource for that. I love, love, love. You know how they said there's an app for that? There is a resource for that. It's a video, there is a guided lesson. There is something that you can follow because I've already been there and done that, and I can help you. Imagine if you can say that for yourself and then have the freedom to choose your projects and not have to take projects on because of money, that you can take projects on because you want to, because it's something that inspires you and challenges you at the same time. Let me know in the comments what your premium program is going to be about. If you know, because you're an expert, right? You want to be known for that. So what is your premium program going to be about? What's getting in the way for you to get started and create that program now? Remember, I am inviting you, I'm gifting you my masterclass, things that every expert like you needs to know in order to create a magnificent, powerful, and awesome premium program. Go to teachyoureeasy.com and get started today. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm excited. Share it with other experts, and don't forget to subscribe and come back next week when I come back with more tips and resources for you so you can create a fantastic, life-changing premium course. Remember that I love you, I'm rooting for you, and I'm gonna see you super duper soon.